Let's find out, though. Penn State up 2-1 over Delaware, looking to close the series out of game 4.
And Penn State really need to close it out here. If you give Delaware any room in game number 4 and they force game 5, Penn State are really put on their back wheels, and it's going to be difficult as Delaware continues to wake up. And the Human L going to catch this, make one miss. There's an initial flip down, he really recovered on it. But Penn State get the clear.
Yeah, for Penn State, they probably were watching the games earlier. There's already been a reverse sweep. There's been multiple game number 5. So for Penn State, you don't want to go to game 5, and you definitely just want to go home with a win here. Tennis Master trying to make that a reality here as Penn State go up by 1.
In a tough position here, Grau he's got to play this read off a Tennis Master. He's not at the best angle to challenge him at the point of origin, so he's trying to read the touch on Tennis Master as he's coming across the back wall. Tennis Master never actually touches it, and so it just falls into the net for Penn State. And I gotta say, Tennis Master, I don't think you're gonna get away with that a third time. That's the second time he went for the ball, didn't end up hitting it, and it turned into a goal for his team. So the feints have worked so far, but you know, after fool me twice, I'm not sure it's gonna work again.
The most important thing for Delaware right now is just to have short-term memory about that. That cannot allow them to tilt Human L with that block. Says to me they're still very much into this game. Grau comes back for the defense too.
I don't like that positioning on Delaware. Everyone was caught in the corner, although they get on the transition here, and Rem able to clean that up high. It's picked up by Stev. Tennis Master's racing for it, and the Human L able to pull it away. So while I didn't like their positioning earlier, they were able to clear the ball, and at the end of the day, guys, that's all that really matters.
And really for Delaware, it's about bringing the ball down and forcing a Penn State defender to come to him and start breaking down the defense. What we see what works well in the CRL is moving the ball left and right, back and forth, and spread out that defense so you can break down the back boosts and take it away from the defenders. And Penn State and Delaware, really, neither of them have done it too well in this game. I think the Penn State seems to be a little bit of a faster team here, but for Delaware, they've hung in there, and really, I feel like if Grau's on the ball, there's a lot of magic to be happening.
And Penn State still threatening here in the attacking third, but it is cleared away by the Human L and trying to find another pick on it. And the Human L is just, he's been a dive bomber for Delaware. Oh, that's a big open net for Tennis Master. Penn State, a 2-goal lead here early in game 4.
Yeah, that's a tough one. The first big miss there as Rem carries it across the wall, and then Stev, a fantastic pass out. Nobody home from Delaware as everyone was kind of gravitating towards the play. They didn't think it was going to bounce out towards the midfield, and Penn State double their lead.
Just too much speed on that ball at midfield. Delaware, we've seen them caught forward before earlier in the series. Penn State back to punishing them for that over-aggressive position.
Oh, Stev almost finding the second touch. It's a good challenge by Grau, who's been standing up on a lot of this defensive effort for Delaware. And again, Penn State, they have control of the resources right now. Rem on that challenge, Stev following him closely. And that's something that I've noticed about this Penn State team so far, specifically for Stev, wondering how he fits into this roster. He likes to shadow his teammates pretty closely and really try to follow up those touches and especially the challenges, expecting Delaware to meet them on challenges. Sometimes he's been burned on it, but Penn State have most of the time been good about having that third man cover the back end, allowing Stev to play an effective second man, and it's really worked out for them for the most part. And Penn State, with this 2-goal lead, still threatening on this drive. They've looked good.
Delaware trying to find their way out now with less than 2 minutes left. It's up to them to try and make a difference here as Penn State can kind of sit on this 2-0 lead, and Jorby pointing it out. He's saying Stev kind of sitting back, being that calculated man in the third or second position and waiting for the play to develop. He's not going to let Delaware have any freebies, so Delaware's got to get creative moving down the field.
And Rem, he can't work by one attacker, but Tennis Master is able to boom that one away. Human L can't find the touch. That could be deadly for Delaware, and it's a save for now, but it's still deadly here for Delaware. Delaware get out of harm's way for now, but the knife is coming right back. Stev off the back wall, looking for the shot as Tennis Master off the crossbar. Grau gets it away to the Human L. Delaware survive. They still need to score.
And they're still locked in their end with a minute left. Stev able to keep that ball in the orange side. That's a good touch by the Humanel, though. Now Delaware's got to clamp down, got to put the pressure on the net, put a shot on target. As you see Stev, meaning Tarv there, the shot was going to come through. Humanel still keeping this one, looking for the follow-up. It's Tennis Master, though, who finds Rem on the outlet.
And great by Rem to try to control that. Lost it on the touch initially in midfield. It still kills so much time for Delaware. The Humanel coming in on this. It actually may generate a goal, but a demo on to Stev is not going to matter. It is boomed back the other way, just wide of the post. 30 seconds left. 2 goals every 15 seconds for Delaware. They're going to try again. Grau's there, shot on target. No, it's not. Just wide of the net. Stev picks up the save.
Grau's been very quiet in this game. It's time to step up with 20 seconds left.
Quick pass over to Grau, looking for the Humanel. He's going to find him on the sidewall. No, Grau picks up his own pass. Thought it was Tarv that came in on it, but now 10 seconds. You're just trying to score with time left if you're Delaware. The Humanel racing towards the corner. He can't find the touch. Rem, he makes the challenge against one. The Humanel looks for a pass. He doesn't find his man, and PENN